Ah, Stowaway. Ah, I trust you found your stay aboard my ship so far to be comfortable. Well, I mean, it's not like you're a guest here, is it? Oh, don't worry. I'll arrange for someone to provide nourishment to you soon. You must be starving after all. Missing one meal must have put you all out of sorts, considering your background of, shall we say, comfort? Oh, am I wrong? Oh, do tell, do tell. Tell me, how much suffering have you gone through? Oh, governor's offspring. Oof, must have been so awful growing up so wealthy. Oof. I pity you. I really do. You poor thing. Fortune is a terrible, terrible thing. No? Did you not have plenty of food? Comfortable beds? Hell, maids to look after you? No? What about a roof? Roof over your head. Were you ever unconvinced of its maintainability? No. I thought as much. Excuse me for voicing my opinion, but boredom seems like such a small price to pay for such niceties. You seem genuinely confused. Is that not why you left your warm home to sneak aboard a ship? You must have been seeking an adventure, no? Want to be a part of the old pirate's life, eh? That's what I... Ooh, wait a moment. Ooh, your arm. What's up with your arm? Your outfit is covered in blood. You've been here but one day, Stowaway. How did you manage this? I mean, how? Oh. Cut yourself on that sharp edge of the wall, eh? That will need repairs. And it appears my carpenter will need a kick in the ass. But that will wait for later. Do you bandage this yourself? Huh. A level of competence that I would not have expected, to be honest. Huh. Tell me, Stowaway, what did you bandage it with? Ah. Your own outfit? Huh. You cut a piece off using the same sharp part of the wall. Ah. Well, I'll definitely need to take care of that. Despite our preference to avoid prisoners, I should still be sure that there's nothing to exploit me just on escape. After all, that could get quite messy, and, well, a brig should be secure. Anyway, come here. Let me see your arm. Oh, don't be foolish. If I'm to return you to your family, you must be at least decently healthy. Look, if this gets infected and you croak, I will have lost a quite handsome deposit. And I know it might seem selfish, but I'm in no mood to be losing anything today. Particularly where it concerns money. Nope, I'm afraid if I am to make use of you, I'll need you alive. Come here. Let me see the wound, Stowaway. I know about 1,000,000 ways to make you suffer without death, so I suggest you obey. I thought so. Now, do you think to wipe off the blood before bandaging it? I see the tourniquet, but if you bandaged it while it was still wet, the cloth will stick to it. Oh, you did? I see. Oh, all things considered, you didn't do too horrible. Tell me, how will the governor's child even know how to do this? Never mind, I don't care. You do know that you'll need to remove the tourniquet and get blood flow back into that limb, correct? Well, if the tourniquet's on for too long, you're going to lose your arm. You need to be allowed to breathe every once in a while. Oh, you have been doing that? Good. Curious. No, I still don't care. What is this on your neck? Hey, don't flinch away. No, stop. Another on your legs. You know, I can't bring myself to believe you managed to get this many bruises from just a few days aboard my ship. Something's wrong. No, whatever. It isn't my place, nor do I care so much that I want it to be. So, but it appears I will not only have to send for the carpenter, but also the sawbones. Oh well. Ah, thank you. Oh, please do verify our route for me. I want to get back there before dusk. Thank you, Mr. Spooner. Here. It's bread. Eat. Now don't look at it like that. After all, this isn't a mansion. We can't afford to feed you a grand feast like you're used to, I'm afraid. Oh. You done already? Oh, you scarfed it down. Did your daddy not teach you some manners? You couldn't have been that hungry, Stowaway. Eh? You're quite lean for someone of your class. You've only been here a day. It's not possible for you to have starved. Whatever. I don't really care all that much. Huh? You'll need to speak up, Stowaway. I do not wish to play games with you. You don't wish to return home. Oh, that's a shame, no? There's nowhere else to go. And you gotta remind you, you are trapped in my rig in the middle of the ocean. It's not like you get out of here in the first place, after all. So, just sit tight and pretty until we reach land. Farewell, Stowaway. Way and up she rises, way and up she rises, way and up she rises early in the morning. Why, hello there, Stowaway. I see you've managed to escape the hold. Well done. Are you surprised to see me? Ah. No. You see, I needed to... how to put it? Assess your abilities. I can't let simply anyone onto my crew, as I'm sure you're aware. No. It was a little test. Oh no, I was certainly intending to ransom you off. That part was accurate. No, that is, if you failed to gain my approval, I was going to ransom you off. That was not a lie. However, I did see some fire in you. Besides, it would be good to have someone like you aboard our ship. Someone with your background could give us quite an advantage. Yes, really. Diplomacy is not lost over the seas, you know. The value of knowing the ways of those who hold power is nothing to quickly dismiss. I must be honest, though. I did not expect much from you, despite seeing the potential. I certainly did not presume you'd break the bowl and use the shards to escape. Very impressive. Though slightly disappointed that it took you 3 whole days. You're gonna have to work on that timing. I must apologize for how I treated you, though. It wasn't necessary. But, well, you needed the encouragement, so I suppose it worked. But remember, most jailers won't be as kind as me. I needed to be sure you wouldn't crack under pressure. No, you didn't. In fact, you did brilliantly, all things considered. In any case, I may be more willing to hear your side of the story now. However, if you're to join this life, you must remember what will become of your image. Your previous life, everyone you knew. They'll all hate you. If not, become hunted for intimation on your whereabouts. You would be hunted for information on my whereabouts and the rest of the crews even. Oh, that won't be a problem, you say? No. You may have had nothing before, but all that means is that you have nothing to lose. And everything to gain, if I may add. You never felt welcome in your previous life? You'll never feel that way again. Not here. Yes, welcome aboard. Do note, though, you have much work ahead of you. Life on my ship is not easy. You will need to be taught swordsmanship, for starters, not to mention how to sail, and I expect you to pull your weight. There is no room for passengers on board this ship. Oh. You read books, you say? About ships? So you're prepared for this, hmm? Well, pardon me if I don't fully believe that a book can do justice to the real thing. No, I think you'll have to prove it to me. So, I'm sure you know that this, where we're standing, is the mate deck, right? And those, right, the gun deck and the quarter deck, respectively. Good. And the front of the ship is the bow, yes. And the back, stern. Yes, but in regards to position. Aft. Yes. That's right. Okay, so you know your ship anatomy. Decent. Do you know what side the ship is called that the wind is coming from? The windward side, correct. And the other side? The leeward. Good, good, good. Do you know which side you pee off of? The leeward side. Good way to remember it. Leeward side rhymes with p-word side. That's an important one. Be sure to remember that. Now, before I can allow you to be part of my crew, you will need to sign the articles. Follow me. Are you familiar with the code as well? Well, there. Where do I keep it? Hold a moment. Ah, here it is. This is the ship's articles. Along with it, our code and rules. All who become crewmates must sign it. If you wish, you may sign it with a less identifying symbol instead of your legal name. Why? It makes it harder to be tried. Or, well, for this document to be used as evidence in a trial anyway. If it isn't your name, it's harder to prove your guilt, as it were. Some even ask to be, quote-unquote, forced to sign so that they can maintain plausible deniability. I told you, our life is not a pretty one. For instance, Mr. Cutter. Name is actually Jonathan Cutman, but he goes under the alias of Cutter. Useful tip. No, I'm not trying to get you to give up. I doubt I could. If I allow you to read it over for a little bit. I have to attend to some duties on the lower deck anyway. The quartermaster will be available should you need anything. I'm sure you remember him, yes. Good, good. And, tomorrow maybe we'll, if you still wish to join, we'll have you sign the articles. A tradition the entire crew be present. It's not going to be a big ceremony, no. But, it tends to be pretty fun. Quartermaster, once they've signed, once they've looked it over, show them the recruit quarters.